Hello, I'm T.O. This is the Living Workshop. Today is May 27th, 2025. So, hanging out outside today because it is the first day in like a week and a half that it's actually been nice out. The sun's actually been out. So we're trying to get some suntan and hanging out outside. So, uh, yeah, internet's still down, so nothing went out. Nothing went out last week. I almost didn't do this one right now because I haven't been putting them out, and then I just decided, what the heck, just do the thing. Just do the thing. So that's why I'm doing this. I assure you I'm not naked. I have shorts on under, but I'm doing this thing, so that's the deal. So, okay. What happened this weekend? This weekend, Sunday, we drove down to Brooklyn and dropped off 3 of the pieces of art. Went really well. Even took Owsley for a little walk in the city. It was a bit interesting because he's a bit of a puppy. So, but we did it. We did it. We learned. So all that stuff got dropped off. That was nice. And then what's going to happen is that we'll drive back down there June 7th and go. I don't know. I've never been on one of these things before. Hobnob with other artists or something, I guess. So, yeah, then we just got back in the car, drove down there. Took about 6-7 hours to drive down there. Dropped it off, did a little walk, and then we got the heck out of the city and drove all the way back up here. Well, we stopped in New Hampshire to go hang out with a couple of my good friends that we haven't seen in a while. So that was nice. Crashed over there and then hung out with them. Gave them a hand doing some building stuff and some fixing things, and then we drove back last night. So today's kind of like the day off for us because we're back at home because we've been traveling around. We went to like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 different states in the past 24 hours. So girls were fine. All the chickens are good. They were all hanging in their sweet new coop that we built last week. So, or 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Everything's a blur since the Rhode Island Mushroom Fest. So, all right. So, yeah. So that's pretty much last week. Things that I'm grateful for. I was supposed to say earlier on, but we are outside, so everything's in flux. So things we're grateful for. Number one thing I'm grateful for: the sun. Haven't seen it. Excuse me. In about a week and a half. No, it's all the way over there. So it's great. It's great when it comes back. Comes out even better. And it's sunny, so we can all start synthesizing. Oh, well, that's my next one. Synth vitamin D. So, hanging out in the sun, taking in some vitamin D, or, well, taking it in the sun, and then us processing vitamin D. Fun fact, shiitake mushrooms, once you harvest them, you can actually stick them outside in the sun, and they will synthesize vitamin D for you. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, and then the third thing that I'm grateful for is the Brooklyn Waterfront Association Coalition and BK Mushrooms. Because those two entities are the entities that are doing the whole art exhibit down there. So I would be remiss if I wasn't grateful for those people and that those associations being around, because then I got to send the stuff down there. So if they weren't around, I wouldn't be able to send them down there. So grateful for that. Okay, we're at like 4 minutes. We're good. This is like much later in the day, and we're out here instead of in there, so everything's kind of a bit frazzled. It's all good. What we're going to do today is we're going to turn 91 bowl right after I turn this thing off. We're going to try and see what's up with the internet because we are still off grid or just off internet. Well, I can walk over probably about 200 feet and get internet, but honestly, it's kind of inconvenient from where I am. No, it's just not at our house. It's over with where my sweet neighbor Keith, the electrician, he's got service over there. He's nice enough to let us go walk over there and grab some of that sweet, sweet wireless internet. But it's like standing right in front of his house. He's got one of those Ring cameras right in front of his house, so it's like I feel weird just like sitting in front of there. It's not that he cares, and I shouldn't care either. But I do, and I just dropped that. So we need to check up on that. I think it's like a mesh net thing we got to grab. Turn the bowl, figure that out. I need to prep the garden beds because here where we are, after Memorial Day, you start planting the gardens. We got the back one back there. That's probably just going to become maybe more of like an herb kitchen garden. I just wanted to get that in there last year because it was like a zone one right outside the kitchen, and also there was a ginormous pile of thatch right there. So I had to try to move that, and why not just put the garden right there while I was there. So we'll see. We still got to figure out what's going to go in there, but I made 2 more beds over there. Those 2 beds are both 10 by 20. One will be for the Permies.com game cod. It's how to grow as many calories in a 200 square foot plot using the least amount of money, time, and oh yeah, it needs to be like a raw. It needs to be a raw dirt. It can't be like already garden bed. That's one of the criteria. So we're doing that. So I gotta like get into that. I was supposed to gonna use Keith's tiller, but I believe I just went over there and looked at it, and it looks like the carburetor is taken off of it. So maybe he's fixing the carb. We've been away all weekend, so I haven't talked to him. So yeah, that's it. And then it looks like, what did I say? Looks like it says compost, but I don't know what that. Honestly, I don't know what that means. So yeah, we're just getting back in the swing of things after a bunch of rain, a bunch of mushroom stuff, and a bunch of surprises. So I did do this. I've kept my streak. Thank you. I don't have my little sheet that says what I'm supposed to tell you. I think it was like, so that's what I'm grateful for today. What are you grateful for? And what tiny task, something like that you're going to work on today to bring you closer to your vision of a better future for you and for all of us. I think that's it. It's something like that. Okay. All right. Okay, hopefully this worked.